Under the relentless desert sun, the landscape stretches into an endless expanse. A weak bird struggles against the harsh wind, each gust stripping away her feathers. A lone white pigeon soars across the sky, a stark contrast to the desolate earth below. The bird calls out, her voice a desperate plea. "Brother, please stop." The desert wind howls, indifferent to her suffering. The sun continues its merciless descent, casting long, haunting shadows across the barren land. Against the scorching desert, a lone white pigeon descends from the heavens, a beacon of hope in the desolate expanse. Landing gracefully beside a small, injured bird, the white pigeon offers solace as it asks tenderly, "What happened, sister? Why do you look so sad?" The little bird, consumed by despair, gazes up at the white pigeon, its voice barely a whisper. "Where are you going?" As the white pigeon prepares for its journey, it reassures the little bird, "I am going to heaven." In the serene expanse of heaven, a pure white pigeon arrives, its feathers glowing softly in the divine light. The pigeon approaches an angel at the pearly gates, the angel's wings shimmering with iridescent colors. The pigeon speaks with urgency. "I have come from the mortal realm. There is a bird suffering greatly. What is her fate?" The angel responds with divine authority. "God has written 10 more years of sorrow in her life." The pigeon persists, seeking solace. Is there any way to help her ease her suffering? The angel offers guidance. "Tell her to keep saying this in every situation. Thank you, God, for everything." Under the desert sky, a lone white pigeon descends, a messenger of hope in a desolate expanse. The pigeon lands gracefully, approaching a small bird with a message from an angel. The little bird, bewildered, processes the message, its eyes widening with newfound resolve. "Thank you, God, for everything," the little bird whispers, a prayer in the scorching heat. Her tiny legs betray her, and she stumbles, succumbing to the relentless heat and thirst. The little bird collapses onto the burning sand, a final whisper escaping her lips. "Thank you, God, for everything." Even in her pain, the bird's gratitude shines, a beacon of hope in the desolate expanse. As the desert witnesses a miraculous rebirth, old feathers give way to new, strong plumage. Ominous clouds converge, unleashing a deluge upon the parched land, awakening dormant life. Green shoots courageously pierce the sand, heralding the arrival of a life-sustaining pond. Revitalized, the bird tests her wings, soaring once more into the boundless sky. A lone white pigeon pierces the blinding desert sky, its wings catching the harsh sunlight. The pigeon circles in bewildered surprise as its eyes widen, a vast green oasis blooming where only sand existed before. Startled, the pigeon banks sharply, its wings catching the light as it veers away from the impossible sight. "What happened? You said she would suffer for 10 years. The pigeon squawks, its voice echoing in the vast emptiness. A voice, soft yet resolute, answers. Her test was over. Her 10 years of sorrow were reduced to just 10 days because of her pure gratitude.